Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see below, today we are going to be doing a fall makeup look. So it is officially fall, so if you guys are interested in going on that journey with me, then just keep watching. So before we jump into the video, I feel like I need to explain what's going on in the background. I'm actually in a hotel room filming this, and we'll be getting into our house around the time that you guys will be watching this video. But I wanted to let you know that I am thinking about doing a fall makeup series. There are so many popular trends during the fall season. I feel like makeup is next level during fall. So if you guys are interested in me doing kind of a fall series, then just let me know in the comments section below. But let's go ahead and jump into this video. All right, you guys, so this look is actually going to be quite easy to achieve. So I am going to go ahead and do my face makeup first, and then we're going to move on to the eyes. So I already have all of my moisturizers and eye cream on. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my signature primer combination, the Laura Mercier Hydrating, the NARS Radiant, and then the Tatcha Silk Canvas. Next, I'm going to move on to my foundation and other liquid products. So I am actually going to start with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. Now I am just going to put that on my cheekbones and right above my eyebrow bone. Now that I have that down, I'm going to go ahead and be mixing two foundations today. I have a little bit of self-tanner on still, so I am going to go in with the Marc Jacobs foundation. This is the Remarkable foundation, as well as the Jouer Essential High Coverage foundation. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply my concealer. I am using the Jouer concealer. Also, for those of you who may be concerned that my scalp is really red, it's actually not sunburn or irritation or anything. I used a purple hair dye on my roots, like a temporary one that's supposed to wash away. So it washed out of my hair, but it like stained my scalp. So don't worry, everything's fine. It just needs another washing and then it'll be gone. All right, and before I go ahead and set that, I'm going to go in with my Hoola Quickie Contour Bronzing Stick. This is a cream product, so we're going to just put this on and blend it out with the Beauty Blender. Okay, and now that everything is blended out, I'm going to go ahead and set it, and I am going to use the Ciate Translucent Setting Powder, as well as the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder. Now that my face is fully set with powder, I'm gonna go in and add a little more dimension back into my face. So I am going to go in with Becca Bronzer and just bronze up my whole face. Okay, and now that I'm nice and bronzed, I am going to go ahead and go in with an ashier tone to contour, and I am using Benefit Hoola, the pressed powder. Mine is all shattered, so I'm not going to show it to you, but it's just the pressed compact. So this is the downside of the powder being all crushed. You get way more than you want to get. So we will just continue to blend that out as we go so that we're not quite so chiseled, but it will fade away. Trust me, we're not going out in public like this. For blush, unfortunately, I'm limited in what I have. I only packed 2 blushes for our hotel room. So today I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Color Icon in Rosé Champagne. This is just a good mauve-y blush. It's really kind of a universal shade, so it can go with any look, which is why I packed it. Okay, so I'm almost completed with my face makeup, but this is all I am doing at this point. We will go ahead and go in with highlight after we do the eyeshadow because I know we're gonna have a good amount of fallout, so I would end up having to reapply it anyway. However, you do not need to use highlight in the fall. Really, you don't need to at any time. But fall is known to kind of have the mattes. It's really kind of a matte season. So if you prefer to not do highlight, that's totally fine. You can totally get away with it at this time. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this in using my NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. All right, you guys, now that my face is dried down, we are going to go ahead and go in with our eyeshadow. So we are going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette in collaboration with Morphe brushes. Mine, it looks really, really dirty, but it's actually stained that way. I tried to clean it off and it's just stained, so just have to deal with it. This is the original packaging, so it got filthy. It's not the nice glossy one that they did for Ulta. But this is what the palette looks like. As you can see, there is a lot of fall inspo in there. Our look though, we're only going to be using a couple of the eyeshadows in the palette, so it is very easy to create this look. So first we're gonna go ahead and start off with this third shade. It is just a nice transition shade, and we're just going to go in with a fluffy blending brush and put that on the upper crease and brow bone area. Okay, so that looks like a nice good template for us to start with. So next I am going to be going into this shade in the middle. It's just a deeper kind of caramely shade, and we are also going to use a fluffy blending brush to put that in the same area, but we're not going to take it up quite as high. So we're not going to go up as close to the brow bone and eyebrow. Okay, so now we're gonna go back in with our last brush without any product on it and just kind of blur those lines out a little better. Now we are going in with the color in this look. So we are going to be using this deep red shade right there in the palette. So for this, we are going to pick it up on a flat shader brush, also known as a concealer brush. Also, I apologize for if you can hear the noise upstairs. The people above us are insanely inconsiderate and loud, so I apologize for that. So I'm just going to pick a good amount up on this brush. Look at that. It's like a beautiful, like blood red. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna tap off the excess, and then we're gonna go in with this shade. I apologize, I didn't tell you guys. We are focusing this on the lid. Okay, you guys may be able to see some of that fallout right there. Don't worry about it. That's what our duo fiber brush is for. We're just gonna wipe it away. I recommend for everybody to get one of these brushes. This one is from Crown Brushes. However, you could get one from e.l.f. You can get one from Real Techniques. Just go to Target, drugstore, Ulta, wherever, and go pick one up. Now, at this point, I know it looks a little crazy because we're very top heavy. So there's a few options that you can do at this point. If you would like more of a diffused look, you can go ahead and go in with a blending brush that's a little bit smaller, and just kind of buff out the line just so it's more blown out, blends a little bit. It's not quite a harsh line. However, for this look, I'm going to keep it like this, and we'll see at the end if we want to change it, but I think we will leave it like this. So next we are going to move on to the lower lash line. So for this, we are going to be using the Morphe M149. This is just a super soft pencil brush, and we are going to be going into that caramely shade that we used before, and we are dragging that across the whole lower lash line. Now I'm going to go ahead and go in with the definer brush and pick up that red shade. We are going to put this on the lash line, only about halfway in though. Then we're going to go back in with our pencil brush and smoke that out. All right, you guys, what do you think of the look so far? I think it's coming together quite nicely. So I am going to go ahead and go in with the Kat Von D Trooper Liner and put that just directly on my upper lash line. We're not gonna do a wing or anything crazy like that. The eyeshadow is more the focal point of this look. All right, you guys, so I got the eyeliner applied right on the upper lash line. So now I am actually gonna go ahead and go back in and do my brows. I am just using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe to fill these in, and then I am going to be going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. my brows are done. So I'm going to continue to work on the eye. So I would like to highlight my upper brow bone. However, I'm doing a matte eye, so I don't want it to be a shiny highlight, which unfortunately all that this has in it is shimmery light shades. So I'm going to go ahead and go into my Kat Von D Shade Light Eye Palette and just pick up this kind of bone colored shade at the top of the palette and just highlight using that. And that's it. So next I'm going to continue with my lashes. So I am going to go ahead and apply a little bit of mascara to my upper lashes. And I am going to be going in with false lashes. You definitely don't need false lashes for this look. However, I just prefer them. I have a couple of straggling eyelash extensions left. So just to make it look like I don't have bald patches, I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Ardell lashes in the style 174. This is very much a natural lash. They're not super long, which is why I like them. It just kind of makes my lashes look a little bit fuller. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply these and then we'll finish the look. As you can see, it just adds just a little bit of drama. As far as false lashes go, they are quite natural. So to finish the eye look off, this is where you can change it up a little bit as well. For our inner lash line, lower lash line, we are going to go ahead and use a black eye kohl pencil. However, you could really kind of use several different colors. You could use a brown, you could use a slightly brighter red or like a purple, or you could even go in with a tan or a white if you wanted to brighten up the look a little bit, but we're just going to use black for this. And then we are going to go ahead and put some mascara on our lower lashes. Okay, and then we're just gonna go ahead and go in with our dual fiber brush one more time. Just wipe away any fallout. Looks like I got a little bit of stuff right here, so we're just gonna take a Q-tip. Wipe that away. Then we are going to blend that nose contour a little bit more. Then we're going to go in with our highlight. So for highlight for this, I'm going to go ahead and use a golden shade because it's a fall look. So I think gold looks really nice in the fall. So we are going to use the Amrezy highlight from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Look at that blinding highlight. So normally I would use something like Champagne Pop where it's a little more muted, a little more golden, but mine is broken, so we are going to stay away from that one. Okay, so next we're going to just finish with some lips. So since the eyes are quite dramatic in this look, I want to do more of a nude lip for the look. So I am going to go in with the Makeup Forever lip liner in the shade Wherever Walnut. Now you could really use more of like a tan or brown or more of a pinky nude for this look. You can really get away with either. We are going to go in with MAC Blankety, which is slightly more pink. Of course, if you wanted, you could go ahead and finish with a gloss. Or you could put a shimmer in the middle if you wanted more of a pop to the lips, but this is all we're doing for this look. Next, I will go in and set the whole look with an Urban Decay All-Nighter. So that concludes this look. I went ahead and popped on some gold hoop earrings. When we tend to think of fall, we think more warmer colors. So this is when you want to pull out those gold, coppers, rose gold jewelry items and wear them all season long. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I feel like this lighting really is not giving this look justice, so I will try to find some better lighting, and if I do, I'll insert that right here. Okay, you guys, I almost forgot to film this, but I will show you my eye makeup in natural lighting. It's going to be super bright, so I'm going to close my eyes, but you can already see here how much more red it is in the indirect sunlight rather than the bathroom lighting. So that's all I had for this week's video. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to leave some of your favorite fall trends in the comments section below, whether it be makeup related, fashion related, home related, anything. I'm just curious to see what you guys all look forward to during the fall season. So thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.